let's get up and let's get ill, Singapore. We've got more professional boxing here to come. And ladies and gentlemen, this next one is going to be such sweet science. The chemistry sets are out. It's all happening. This is the roar of Singapore. Marina Bay Sands, make some noise. Let's bring out our blue fighter. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, this is 4 3-minute rounds of middleweight action. 4 3-minute rounds of middleweight action coming to you. Coming to the ring now, hailing from the UK, 30 years old, making his professional debut. Weighed in at 72.57 kgs and stands 178. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Boxer Rebellion BKK, give it up for the Hellboy, TJ Chang! Yes! Blue corner inside the Ringstar ring. Let's bring out his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you now, 34 years of age, 3 wins, 1 via KO. He weighed in at 73.57 kgs and stands 167 centimeters. Fighting orthodox style and representing Fight G, Singapore's own Darryl, the Oathbreaker, Edmund. Let's get up and let's get ill, Singapore. Again, 4 3-minute rounds of boxing action. 4 3-minute rounds of IBO middleweight boxing action. First, your fighter out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the United Kingdom, he is TJ Hellboy Chang. And his opponent standing across the squared circle, Singapore's own Darryl, the Oathbreaker, Edmund. 3 judges at Ringstar ringside, and when the action gets underway, Mr. Kevin Pine is in charge. Let's get up and let's get ill, fight fans. Fighters, to your referee.
Okay, boys, protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands. When I say break, please take a step back and continue. Touch him up, back to your corner.
Big shout out to the Covatella Ring Girls. Come.
Okay, Mr. Kettle. What?
There's a bit of spirit in this one. The Oathbreaker Darryl Kho was criticised by TJ Chang for not making the weight, the middleweight limit. Kho weighed in 74.2. TJ Chang, he weighed in at 72, complained that he had lost 4.5 kilos in the 2 days prior and criticised Kho. Yeah, he lands a stinging left hook here. He criticised Kho
Stop, guys. Time, just time.
for eating too many pies ahead of the weigh-in. And Andy, he's not a fashionable fighter, but he has proven effective, undefeated so far in his career.
Oh, the Oathbreaker won a tough decision last time out, the Raw of Singapore 4, 3-1-0. But this is a great challenge in TJ Chang. He's got a big reputation on the Bangkok white-collar boxing scene. He runs Bangkok Brawl, and he brings in a big crowd for an amateur boxer. He's won 9 of his 10 bouts in BKK, and he's an exciting fighter.
Body shots by the Oathbreaker, forcing Headboy to cover up.
Nice little Tyson right hand rip to the body, right uppercut to the head. Contrast in styles. TJ, he's svelte. He's trying to keep it long. The Oathbreaker, he wants to get on the inside, impose his heavier frame. Nice little right hand by Chang. But popped his head up there. That's a little bit of inexperience there, just popping his head up as he pulls out of the clinch.
That's right, when he popped it up, stepped back a bit, and then here comes the punch from Oathbreaker, who obviously has more experience.
There's a brawl breaking out right now. Both boys throwing caution to the wind, but this really is the Oathbreaker's fight. Darryl Kho wants to be throwing down inside and inside. Chang needs to use his leverage, use his height, drop those shots from a little higher and a little further out.
Well, we all know that styles make fights, and that's one of the things that we follow in this sport. And this is exactly what it is, different styles, but complementing each other. A type of brawl type plan by the Oathbreaker coming in, but Hellboy is, holding his own, trying to box, technically jabbing, staying away, but the Oathbreaker is changing all that for him.
Well, the Oathbreaker, he's shown a clean pair of whiskers before. He's not really deterred by Chang's shots. And Chang expending a lot of energy early when perhaps he would be better to be patient, keep it long, make Kho come to him and walk him onto shots, because Kho wants the brawl, and he's been there before. He's had 4 professional fights, 3 of those victories. The other one was a draw against Rocky Lap. So we know he can go the distance.
You notice a wealth of hearing on TJ Chang's head. He has been caught. We've seen him smiling, boxing with a swagger, but he's got to be careful. He's got to take this seriously.
Again, this is his debut fight, the first professional fight against a professional with 4 fights right under his belt.
Well, first round into the bag. Darryl Kho, the Oathbreaker, perhaps narrowly edging that with his experience.
There's always this sense of excitement when I step through the doors. I know I'm about to encounter something unforgettable. All these sounds, colors, lights, people, they can all be found at Marina Bay Sands, Singapore.
How about the coupe? How about the shoot? Y'all gotta move. Y'all gotta move. Give me the juke. Back on my bullshit, my back to the wall, turn my back on you all and you finish. Back to these bullets, it's back to the job, put my Mac out and all of you running. Back on my hood shit, it's back to the pushing.
About to get underway in round 2. Darryl Kho coming out of the red corner. TJ Chang out of the blue. He's the taller of the 2. Kho, bearded, short, pugnacious and powerful. Wants to get on the inside of that jab, try and pressure his bulk against the UK fighter known as Hellboy.
An exchange between TJ and the referee, who's accusing Darryl of dirty tactics. You're holding 2, brother. Referee informs the debutant.
Well, we heard that because they were talking right above us. And we caught that conversation.
Kho, he's just been caught on the end of the jab here now. But TJ, he's just throwing a little bit too much into each shot, not setting it up. Just needs to show some variation, some light and shade with his punches.
You know, Mike, when he steps back, he opens up his arms. And that's what you do when you're starting off in the gym. You're a little bit relaxed, but he has to keep those hands in front of him, even if he's moving back. Because Kho, obviously, and I will use this word, total disrespect for TJ Chang, this Kho, moving forward and just showing this debutant, as Andrew called him, how it's really done at the professional level.
Oh, Kho isn't a pretty fighter. Nice head movement there from Chang, but Kho is effective in his own way. Chang trying to maintain the distance though, trying to lead off with his lead hand, keep it straight. Nice little 1-2 down the tubes. He winds up that bolo right hand, a little bit too upright for my liking.
Elbow as is called, not trying to egg Kho inside in the corner, but right now moving back the Singaporean Darryl Edmund Kho, allowing TJ Chang to throw those punches. Although those jabs, Mike, to me, are push jabs at this point. They're not actually hurting the Oathbreaker.
Well, the Oathbreaker was caught twice on the chin with a couple of heavy shots right on the butt. Didn't seem to have a lot of respect, as Michael Chosen said. And now he's trying to time the overhand right. He's getting his ring, a short left hook on the inside.
TJ Chang landing another of those uppercuts. He's finding the holes for that one.
It's certainly there, but it doesn't seem to deter Kho. What I'm worried about is that Chang drops his right hand on the inside, and that opens him up for the left hook.
Well, he's dropping his left hand. That's why the left side of his face is battered now. And I don't normally see
Kevin Payne just warning them about the heads coming together. That's a significant cranium on the shoulder of Darryl Kho.
You know, I don't normally see, as I was saying a while ago, I don't normally see welts on the forehead, the part of the head, the cranium. Normally, when that happens, that's going to start growing, because that's the hardest part of the body, really, the bone structure in front of our forehead. But when you have a welt there, that's going to start growing. And with the overhand right of Kho, that will be a target for him.
That's a better round there from TJ Chang. He was less wild, more measured, kept it on the outside. Darryl Kho needing to throw more punches if he's to gain momentum in this bout. Perhaps one apiece halfway through
Marina
this round.
This is the place I call home.
This is where all that you're passionate about, all that drives you, is made possible. This is where passion is made possible.
With JoJo Me, you can find like-minded friends and at the same time earn J-Cash to spend. Just download JoJo Me on Google Play and App Store right now. It's free, always.
Round 3 underway. This is a 4-round professional bout. TJ Chang looking to establish the jab and control centering, goes down to the body, looking to rip one into the floating ribs. Straight right hand there, and that's better for him, Andrew. Just that straight right hand, keeping it long, keeping Kho right on the edge of range.
He knows it's pivotal. He was much more impressive and found his rhythm in round 2, and he's got to use that range, uses the jab there.
Still a little wild with this shot, so there's a lot of gaps in the middle. The elbow's nice and wide, Mike.
You know, but TJ Chang clearly looking for the openings and trying to, you know, conserve his energy. But Darryl Edmund Kho, as much as I've seen him already fight, this is the only offering that he has. He will try to move forward, get as close to you as he can. He will go to the body, go under, left hook, uppercut, and then if he connects, he's a heavy-handed fighter.
Well, it's that little overhand right that he throws, and he throws it even sometimes having taken a heavy jab. You have to be cautious, and that's the shot that TJ Chang is vulnerable to. You see him pulling out with the chin up, and Kho is looking to time that shot over the top.
Right. That's a newbie move, if I should, you know, say so myself. Now, moving back with open defense is not something you want to do with a guy like Kho.
Well, some nice variation though there from TJ Chang. You saw him working the lead hand to the body, throwing a couple of feints in there, learning as he goes. Kho looking for the uppercut on the inside, but not throwing the left hook after it.
Chang looking to tease with the jab and follow up again with that uppercut as the right hook that lands.
Those are heavy shots, and Kho shaking his head, but he's falling behind on the judges' cards because Chang looks like he's going to be the fitter of the two, and he's able to dictate pace from this range on the outside. And he's faster-handed of the two.
I agree. He's the busier fighter right now. He's not connecting as much as he would want to, but he is throwing those punches, and Kho is just taking them.
TJ Chang, a man and a fighter with unbelievable faith in his own ability. Turning pro relatively late, but he's been boxing a long time. And he's come here to Singapore to take the victory off the hometown kid.
Bangkok-based fighter from the UK originally. Our second fighter of the night, known as Hellboy, TJ. Still tending to overwind his shots a little bit, but he is racking up a substantial points lead over Darryl Kho, who just needs to press home the advantage. That's a big body shot downstairs. Complaining about the one to the back of the head, but to be frank, I thought he was hurt to the body.
TJ Chang really growing into this fight, growing in confidence and stature. He's edging forward.
Kho simply not throwing enough, and he's getting frustrated, kept on the outside. That's the end of round 3.
Marina Bay Sands. The Covatella girls. We're going into the 4th and final round of these boxing matches.
Finally, one destination for every fight fan. What you want, Fight Sports delivers. From the biggest action-packed live events to exclusive coverage of your favorite fighters, discover what millions of fans already have and join the fastest-growing sports network in the world. Be a part of the action at Fight Sports.
Okay, boys, last round, touch them up. Wait for the bell. Yep, last one.
4th and final round. Darryl Kho needing to pull something out of this, throw a lot more and fight with more urgency. TJ Chang, though he's been a little bit rough at times, he's beating him to the punch and keeping him on the outside. And continuing to move well off his bike. Great work with the lead hand.
You know, that left-handed jab is really a potent weapon for every boxer if you know how to use it. Especially if Kho, who is not throwing anything, he will be outpointed and outworked.
Kho eats a left hook, and he's not doing enough. He's just not urgent enough on the inside. Eats a straight right hand now from TJ Chang. He's complaining about the shots to the back of the head, but Kevin Pine is close to the action. This needs to concentrate on continuing to pressure Kho, not allowing him room to land that big counter shot.
TJ Chang throwing a much greater volume of punches. Darryl unable to get too much joy on the inside.
He's just trying to time that overhand right still, but he's not throwing anything behind it. A left uppercut or a left hook. While he's just loading those single shots.
The evidence of that is that in the first round we saw that welt start on the left side of the head of TJ Chang. Now it's gone because there were no follow-ups in the second and the third. So it subsided, and still Darryl Kho is going for that overhand, but he's not connecting because that left jab is creating that distance for TJ Chang.
Heard a bit of taunting from the Bangkok-based fighter. Darryl Kho winding him up, but he is susceptible. He needs to see this through, Chang.
Well, Chang's running away with the fight on points. Just needs to be cautious still the way he pulls out. Kho is heavy-handed. Just needs to keep that chin down, particularly on the inside. And you saw a straight right narrowly missing there. It's an enthralling bout. It's not pretty. The power of Kho versus the busyness and the aggression of TJ Chang. Halfway through the 4th and final round. Darryl Kho looking for the coup de grace right uppercut, but he's still not throwing the left hand. And there you saw what happened when he does throw it, it gets through.
And of course, really heavy-handed. Every time he throws and connects, no? Chang backs up.
Nice little 1-2 there from Kho, but the urgency. Finally, he's starting to throw more than single shots. There's the left hook again. Finding a home for it.
The home crowd are willing Darryl Kho on, trying to claw him back into this fight with their support. What can he produce?
Well, he's coming home strong now, Kho, straightening up that right hand and following it up with a power left jab. TJ Chang, 10-second clacker, letting it all hang out. Kho, too little, too late. Well, there you have it. Bar something very strange. TJ Chang should win his debut. Darryl Kho may well suffer the first loss of his professional career.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for that middleweight action right there. The roar of Singapore is in full effect. Kings of the Lion City, and we will go to the judges' scorecards for their deliberation.
Disappointment from the corner of Darryl Kho. We just await the cards for what should be an inevitable decision.
Fighters to the referee, center stage. After 4 3-minute rounds of Ringstar boxing action, our judges have come to the same conclusion. For your winner via unanimous decision, fighting out of the blue corner, TJ Hellboy
Professional
Chang.
debut win for Hellboy TJ Chang, and Darryl Kho back to the drawing board.
Tom?
He needs to find a little more urgency.
Great sportsmanship shown by both fighters. Please, a round of applause for the sportsmanship. Fight G, Boxer Rebellion, bring up. Let's go. Let's get up and let's get ill, fight fans. We are off to our next bout of the evening.